Hello to my Cancers. Welcome out. This is Angela with High Priestess Healer 1111. We're going to get started with your reading right away. Okay. I've already hacked the decks for these to share with you some of the oracle messages, but I'm going to start with the tarot after this short scripture. It says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. Point out anything in me that offends you, and lead me along the path of everlasting life." Psalms 139, 23 through 24. So that goes along here with this Five of Cups, which shot out earlier, and I put it back in, and I shuffled it several times, and then cut it in half, and then it was there again. So it looks like we're at the end of the sadness and, the grief and the loss and, coming into loving ourselves and walking away, obviously, from things that don't serve us, people, and just loving ourselves with your head held high, okay? But be careful, not to, I know you have lots of options now, and so you're ready to start a new life. Just be careful, to pick the right direction, and be careful for, any warning signs or flat red flags from feelings you get, of deceitful people. I see a snake here. Okay, so you've had patience, you've gone through some healing, balancing, and something's coming to an end, and something you've been waiting for is coming in soon. You have the Sun, life, happiness, love, the cycle came to an end. Your Queen of Cups, exactly where you need to be with a new start, tons of new enlightenment, finding your divine counterpartner here, which is your King of Cups, and headed on to calmer waters. Okay, so that was kind of cool the way that played out. I like that for you. All right, so you got Lovers on the bottom of the deck, which I saw was after letting down burdens, letting down old ways of thinking, just letting go of anything that you were obsessing over, because you got the obsession card, which Taurus actually got the other day too. So, leaving obsessive thoughts, and just making life more disciplined and passionate versus obsession, a healthy passion, okay? It says, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. So you are magnetic, and you will be drawing in your counterpartner, okay? Now that you've freed yourself, right? Freedom from and walked away from the things that were ailing your heart, your mind, definitely your mind with this obsession, but now it looks like you're aligning, because the veil is lifting. It says, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. And again, like I showed you the wheel, it says here, full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, conclusions are within reach. Believe in the impossible. Be bold and make the first move. Nothing is set in stone. Adjustments are required. Work through your fears. Your dreams need a practical plan. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Look at the bigger picture. Prosperity lies ahead. Show the world the real you. Okay, so yeah. Let's see what else we got for you. Yeah, planting new seeds, waiting to see if they grow. Reevaluating your life, your thoughts, your perspectives. Let's see. Yeah, you got Nine of Wands here. So you are, you may be blocking somebody out. Definitely persevering. Definitely, had a lot of experiences, been through a lot, and ready for your last test, right? Which is to stay in alignment, okay? Which is in anything unaligned must go. So that's your test. So if there's anything that's not aligned, that's causing you to have any kind of negative feelings or obsession, That's got to go, okay? And once you learn that, then the cycle ends in the new beginning and the sunshine and the divine counterpartner, you know, your soulmate and what have you. So here you are with your Page of Pentacles, okay? So, you know, it's possibly you're going to be getting a message, an offer, you know, or you're just deciding that, you know, there's one seed from the 7 that had to go, and you have a new one to put down, and you're going to see, you're going to need to nurture it, okay, for it to grow. Don't expect for it just to start right away, but if you don't get started, it won't grow, okay? So you've had a lot of experience, a lot of accumulations of knowledge, and your consciousness growing, you know, learned, you know, a lot of your lessons, your karmic lessons, you know, and you're just ready to get out of limbo and start a new life. You don't want to be in that evaluation stage anymore, okay? So you're ready to get going. You're ready to move forward with this newness, okay? This possibly thinking about, you know, money, working on your career and finances with this pentacle here. Oh, another card came out. Okay, yeah, 2 of Wands. So you're plotting, you're planning, you're nurturing, so that you can wait for your ships to come in. But right now, before you implement it, it's like, okay, I've got this idea, right? I've got this coin. Where am I going to put it? What am I going to do with it? What do I need to do to make it grow? It could be something to do with documents, contracts. You're definitely a hard worker. And it's showing here that you should probably go back to school and be a student, okay? So you're ready for new ideas and new things. So you want to know, you're curious about the world, and you want a different life for yourself, and you're going to make that happen. So, you know, you're deciding what do I want to do different, you know, in my life to make it the way I want it to be, okay? So I can have my family life the way I want it to be, because I don't want to have bad health, mental health, or, you know, mental emotional health, any kind of bad health. And yeah, like I said, there is a Page of Pentacles, so there is a message coming, and or you may have a message for someone, but you could be getting a message about a house, an apartment, traveling, moving, or just, you know, some kind of false person that's around you. Like I said, the snake, so that makes sense. You do come into some sudden wealth. It may be a person, but you're going to be getting blessings. You could be meeting your twin flame. And yeah, it looks like you'll be getting married in the future, taking a journey, traveling. Main man, main woman came up. Yeah, and just making life the way you want it, okay? A new beginning. This could be a child, but it also is new beginning. Second time we get house. So I did say you were going to get married. So here's the tree card. So you're putting down your roots. You may connect with somebody from the past. This could have to do with your health. Like I said, you need to only do things that are in alignment with your higher self. Everything must go, so your roots can continue to grow through your posterity, and hand down to them the correct teachings, you know, that you learn, the new traditions that you come up with, you know, breaking chains of old that have to do with any scarcity thinking, or, you know, being in limbo and stuck in your head and obsessed, versus being aligned and, you know, inviting the Creator into our everyday life, okay? Whatever you do, you are going to be successful. Again, it's showing that you need to study, okay? There's a lot of unknowns, and I know there's a little bit of fear. I see that there's still some stress, but I see you have a lot of hopes and dreams, okay? Be careful. There's a fox still around you. and it's a man, okay? But the sun will shine for you as long as you stand up for yourself, okay? And don't let people around you stress you out, okay? As long as you are able to detect the snake, the fox, okay? So also you may be getting a phone call. This also has to do with like haunting thoughts. So again, back to the obsession, whatever it is that you are replaying in your head that's not causing you, maybe causing you even some kind of illness, okay? There could be gossip around you, somebody with empty promises, somebody with a high ego, success again. You're going to get a letter of some sort, and it's going to be an invitation to something. It's a good invitation. You'll know by the way you feel. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It feels like a wedding. But again, I know there's going to be towers, in our lives, okay? Sometimes they're going to lean, sometimes they're going to fall. If they got to fall, let them fall. Don't let it play out and continue the suffering, okay? Let it come to an end so your new starts can begin, okay? There's always going to be uncertainty, okay? But you're also a lucky person. Not just a lucky person, a lucky woman, okay? So it shows that here that there's some things that are going to be happening swiftly, something that has to be cut off because you're at some kind of crossroads. But your heart is mending, on the mend, and you have the key to your happiness. There's that snake, okay? It could be a crisis of faith. That's not what I feel this is. Somebody else could be having that. This is more feels like you have faith, and this is fate, okay? And it's it also could be, hard times and pain, trials and burdens, okay? But you're going to get through this. As I know it's choppy waters, but you're going in a new direction, and anytime you go in a new direction, it's going to be a little bit difficult, okay? Ten of Pentacles on the bottom, so that's definitely foreseen in your future. So that looks good for you. I'm really excited for you. This is looking good so far. Know that your opposite sign is Capricorn, so sometimes they say opposites attract. I love Capricorns. They're amazing people. They're really good with business too, and I know that you are pretty business oriented here just by looking here, with the new start with the Pentacle, So you're ready to lay down the past, with this Nine of Wands. You're like, okay, last karmic lesson. It's Mercury retrograde. A couple planets are going retrograde. Bring it so I can show you that I overcame it. I won't let it control me, and I'm going to let it go. Yeah, because I really want to find my lover, my best friend, someone I can trust, someone who's loyal. I'm tired of dealing with these snakes and foxes that are doing no good to me, right? Okay. There's the Page of Wands on the bottom, so, and a cat. He looks scared. Pages are messengers. So the Two of Wands is good. It's showing that you're motivated, you're passionate, you're planning, you're a planner. Here's a Five of Wands, so there is still some kind of like internal battle or some kind of arguments or something like some kind of challenge, like let me try and put my finger on the word for it. Let's see. It's a conflict, okay? Some kind of conflict possibly. So be ready for that. There's no need to debate with people, okay? They're false promises, mock battles. It brings you stress. So just be, you know, brainstorming and realize that you're not going to win every battle, and some of them you just need to walk away from, okay, and be the bigger person. By the way, I didn't mention, this is for the 15th through the end of the month, and I thank you for being here. Give my channel a like if you haven't already. It will really help my channel to grow. I appreciate you being here. Subscribe if you'd like some more videos like this. And please share if you think it would help anybody. So far we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more cards here for the top, 7 for the bottom, please. Thank you. So you're working on your shadow side, right? There's one more karmic lesson to learn. You're a little afraid. I know there's some fear here. 15 could be important. So could 6. You're working on stability. You're working on your harmony, right? Because you know that those things attract the right people to your life, and that's what you want. You want people around you that bring you bring you harmony, balance. This is once you get through this, you will be able to move forward. And this is also sometimes a card of travel. So there's actually several cards too. He's just looking out into the sea, like, where should I go? So maybe you're planning on taking a trip. Okay. Yeah, what is this? Page of Swords here. So you've gotten some kind of insight, some kind of knowledge, you've been doing some thinking, right? Swords is air, logic. It could be a message, it could be an unwelcome message, but either way, it gives you some clarity, okay? So clarity you need to move forward, right? Maybe to know what you need to cut out. Maybe you didn't know, you just knew that you were feeling some kind of disharmony and something needed to go, but you didn't know what, and there was some light shed on it. See, there's some light in the background besides that scary monster. And so that's good. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. So you got a broken heart. Ooh, your Emperor shows up. You're the Queen of Cups. There's that wheel, like I told you would come. I told you the Queen of Cups you would be the Queen of Cups. 9 of Cups came out when I was shuffling earlier. Those are all good cards down here. So you're cutting out whatever ails your heart. Whatever was ailing your heart, it's on the mend, like I said. And that's your last challenge, is to think about what is ailing your heart and, put the past in the past. And as soon as you do that, your Emperor comes, or an Aries, or, you're just in your power. It's like, okay, I was giving my power away by, allowing other things to bring me disharmony, but now I'm saying I'm letting this go and turn for harmony, taking charge of my life. I'm the queen of the world, of my world. I'm the Queen of Cups. My emotions are stable. She's very loving. She's very intuitive. She's ready for a relationship, but, not without still in some kind of limbo or thinking, or, knowledge, or just waiting period of sorts. 12 could be important, or 3. There's growth, there's expansion going on. And yeah, once you take care of that last karmic lesson, the wheel is turns for you. And so, you went through a lot of hard lessons, okay? This 9 of Wands didn't come very easy. It came hard, right? It was a battle. You had the 5 of Wands, right? You were battling. And so, now it's like you're victorious. You get to have harmony. You get to celebrate. You know, it's a really good card of success and harmony and love and happiness. You know, passion, and just connectivity with, you know, the people around you. You're very independent. Come end of May, and you know, working on yourself, more abundance. So that whatever you did with that page of coins is really working for you. It's brought you love, money, passion, everything that you want, you know. 2 more cards here for me, please. So here's the 9 of Cups. So, you know, you have self-love, which is, right, the first thing that we all need to learn in order to actually to be able to give love, right? Because up here, you're planning on, how can I have the love of my life? Like, that's my plan. My plan is to work towards the love of my life. And as you've passed your lessons, you gain your clarity, you cut out the heartache, bam, the he's there, your life changes, you know, and you end up with this 9 of Cups, which is self-fulfillment. You know, you're fulfilled, and you're in a relationship that's you know, collectively, it's fulfilling for you, which is something that you dreamt of, you know, because of I seen the Lovers card, and again, that is a 6. So part of the Lovers is, you know, a union that you know is going to bring harmony and love and friendship and trust and the things that you want. Happiness, prosperity, fortune, health, gain, abundance, okay? And you can see that here, right? There's no illness or sadness or fear. This is, you know, I'm self-fulfilled here. I'm working on myself, my pinnacles, my love life. And you got it going on now. Just like I said, there's that 3 of Swords. You went from 2 of Swords to 3 of Swords. So you're waiting for your quote-unquote ships to come in. There's that ship on the background. You're still looking out. You're like, okay, so I've been nurturing everything properly and very disciplined with it. Now I see why this discipline card comes in. It says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Okay? So you're strong-minded now. You're not weak-minded. You're not, you know, all in your head and obsessed. You decided, I'm going to start thinking positive, cut out things that aren't in alignment, right? And that's what changed your world. Before then, you know, that wasn't something that you were able to do, and you stayed in that 3 of Swords, you know, shadow side, 5 of Cups, you know, sadness, grief, heartache, and you just said, you know, enough's enough. You know, I'm gonna take charge of my world, and that's not the way I want it, and I know how I want it. I'm gonna make it happen, and you did. So let's see what the last card is here. Okay, you have very good instincts. Okay, just remember that, you know, sometimes we're not always conscious of the things that we need, you know, to change in our life, you know, or that need healing. So, you know, it's in the subconscious, you know, so that's why being aligned and is good, because you can meditate. If you're meditating daily, you can get into deep meditation, find out and be guided to what is it that, you know, you need to learn, right? Receptivity, cycles, old, you know, unhealthy cycles, or inner child issues, right? Or just unstable emotions of sorts, right? That aren't healthy. But you guys are very loving. You're associated with the 4th house of house and home. So you're really big on family. Really like that for you. And you can see in the background there's the children, and we saw on the bottom of the cup was the 10 of Pentacles, and you already got the Lovers. So you're doing a great job. You're just looking here for, you know, some security. You know, you're a page of Pentacles, and while that feels good, it's a good start. You're looking for that 10 of Pentacles, you know, and so you're looking for that security, that stability, right? But remember, you have to nurture it, and someone will come in also and help with that, you know, when your lover does come in. But that's something that you also have to feel on your own, right? That self-fulfillment, which we find here with this 9 of Cups. Okay, let's see. So let's read this one real quick. Divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with the spirit. So just being detached from things in general. Okay, so you do end up bossing up and becoming King of Pentacles, and or you know, owning your business, or making money in some way, doing something that you like with that Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles, you know, and all this studying, you know, that you're going to do, and you're going to be able to put that into practice, into use in your life to make your dreams and goals come true. Okay. It says your moon sign represents your internal personality in childhood. It shows your emotional response to situations and how you interact intimately with other people. Okay, so if it wasn't the best in the past, you're for self-fulfilled now, and you're Queen of Cups, so you've been able to stabilize those feelings that are not good. So last card out, we have 10 of the Swords. Okay, so there is an ending of a betrayal. I don't know if you were waiting for a sign or what, because this just looks like closure, dead, like it's over, like forget it, you know. You're just saying signs, and now, yeah, there you go, a new start, a new start. There's a big old coin there, all right? So I'm going to use the Kipper. I like to use that sometimes, Kya. Let's go with the Emperor for right now. Oh, that's a lot for Emperor. So yeah, you're going to end up with the Emperor, right? There's the family room. 21 or 3 could be important to you. Growth, expansion, taking action, right? Taking action is what's a big deal for this card. 31 or 4 could be important to you. Just really, you know, making a plan, waiting for results, starting a good foundation by ridding of this obsession, because it's making you sick in some way. Your message is coming up again about a house, and to stay away from false people who are going to drain you of your energy, time, and emotional, you know, fulfillment. Okay, so this one's for Queen. It says official person. 22 could also be important to you, or 4. So you could be getting with someone who is an official person. It could have something to do with the military. You could just see this person as somebody who's high ranking in your eyes, like, you know, a high honor type of a person. just a solid, you're a solid person, you know. You're solid, you know, you're a, it's like almost like you're official. You're official with somebody. So now you're starting new. Let's see what we have for the wheel of the year, the wheel of fortune. Yeah, great fortune with the wheel of fortune or the wheel of the year. And that for me, yes, it could mean fortune. Okay, I don't doubt it with the 10 of coins I saw and this big coin right here and that page there and you know, you're a hard worker. But this is my card of a person. So yeah, the person that you are meant to be with, right? And this is also means fate. So the person that you're fated to be with is in fact coming your way, just like I said. All right, so for this one, let's go with the lover. Let's see what we got for lover. It's a really beautiful card. Just so you know, yellow roses are for friendship. I really love yellow roses. When I see them, it reminds me that when couples get together, they should really start, you know, with friendship and have deep friendship before they take it, you know, any further. As I would, you know, give that kind of advice to my own children or to anybody. Which one do you say? The lovers. Lovers, 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 lovers. Whoa. Okay. So it looks like you were with this main man, but it looks like you toiled and labored so hard and weren't seeing results. So, you know, you upped your game, you're self-fulfilled, you're more abundant, and now you're a privileged lady. So I wouldn't even doubt it if you ended up with the wealthy man. But yeah, I saw main man and main woman earlier, so I'm not sure if there was some kind of breakup there. But these are not a couple. So to me, it says there was a lot of work put in and you didn't get out what you expected. There was some kind of disappointments, or, you know, we did see, you know, false promises, snake fox. 11 could be an important one. So new starts, 12 or 3. This also means like a ending of a cycle. So it's like, yeah, I'm done with people that I have to put in a lot of work and I get nothing in return. So let's see the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords, 3 of Swords. And then for the romantic deck, it says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay? So as long, and then it says, it is safe for you to love. Okay? And then it also says, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then it says, soulmate, like I said. Yes, this is your soulmate, all right? But this isn't going to come to you until you've gone through this process of forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So forgiving allows for your heart to open up space for love that once was closed down due to, you know, feeling hurt, feeling resentment, feeling, you know, negative over some kind of obsessed feelings, you know, that from your broken heart over here. Okay, so apparently there was some kind of unrequited love situation. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So usually for me, I'm just going to say it's based on intimacy and not love. So there's just not a love there. But it says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, so if you do find the person that you end up feeling magnetized to and feel like that's the one, because you will know when you feel it, then go ahead and make the gesture, you know. And you know, if the person hasn't come come through yet, or by the end of May. It still is very soon. And it says calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay. All right. So that's good there. Okay. Let's see. Three of Swords. Let's see if we can get something for Three of Swords. Yeah. What did I say? What did I say? Wealthy man, baby. So the wealthy man comes in, helps heal your heart. He's the emperor right here. You're the Queen of Cups. Okay, not only are you the Queen of Cups, but you're the privileged lady, my dear, or sir, and you're a divine counterpartner. I'll put you guys together right there. Okay, I'm going to end right there with the Kipper. I don't even think anything else needs to be said. But what we can find out is dates, you know, like what blockage is there, what do I need to learn in order to, you know, get to this point, because obviously you're at a 9 of Wands, so there's still a lesson, so we need to figure out what that lesson is. There's still a 5 of Wands, something that you're battling with, you know. There's plans here, but maybe we'll be able to figure out, you know, what kind of plans need to be put in place, and what you need to do to make it happen, right? You got the idea, you're working on a plan, but is that the right plan, right? So if you want to reach out to me for a personal reading that can help you, you know, really get into your energy and help you with these fears, to cast them aside and see what it is. This Page of Swords is, that what enlightenment it brought to you. Okay, what is it that you needed to cut out, you know, or just help you as a mentor through this process of getting out of this obsession. You know, it took it took me like 2 years to get out of this, just like this, you know, constant obsessive thought that was controlling, you know, my mind, you know. But I do want to remind you just to be at ease, you know, because the end of a tough cycle is approaching, okay, but not without, you know, some more work. Because it's retrograde, things are going to come up, and you're going to need to know how to approach these things that happen, okay, so that you can bring them to a close and get to where you want to be. All right. And I can find out if you know, you really are traveling, you know, when is it that this relationship might come in, like I said. Because it shows them on the board, but you know, timelines are, you know, hit and miss, so we can get more detailed on dates. I'm pretty good with those, and anything else that you would like to know. So look down in the description and you can see there what other services I have. I'm really appreciative for my spiritual healing gift, and I do Reiki, so if that's something that you need, please allow me to help you through that process. I would love to help with the balancing of your energy, your chakras, and bringing you healing and peace. Meanwhile, you're working on the permanent peace. Okay, so we help you heal yourself here. Okay, we don't heal you, you heal yourself, but we help you. So this is my contribution to my Cancers for the end of May. In the way out, if you haven't already liked it, please give it a like, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.